we usually see equation of lines written this way. Let's say we have 2x plus 5y equals 4 and 12x plus 2y equals negative 5. So these two equations are examples of linear equation in two variables. Two variables kasi may two variables na present sa kanila. We have the variable x and the variable y. So again, a linear equation in two variables x and y can be written in the form ax plus by equals c or ax plus by minus c equals 0, where a is the numerical coefficient of x, b numerical coefficient of y, and c constant. With the following conditions, a, b, and c are real numbers. So meaning kahit anong numbers pwedeng maging values ni a, b, and c provided that they are not imaginary. And a is always positive. So a is the numerical coefficient of our leading term. So dapat laging positive yung value ng a natin. And a and b are not both 0. So ibig sabihin at least one lang kay a and b ang pwedeng mag-0. Hindi pwedeng parehas sila. Okay, in this equation, ax plus by equals c is considered as the standard form, and ax plus by minus c equals 0 is the general form. Okay, let's say we have 2x plus 5y equals 4. This is in standard form. Pwede natin siyang ilipat in general form by transposing 4 on the left side. So we will be having 2x plus 5y minus 4 equals 0. This time, general form na siya. Since may idea na kayo about the standard and general form, in this video, I'll be discussing the other commonly used forms of equation of lines. And this is lesson 5. First, we have slope-intercept form. So remember, kapag ganito yung form na gagamitin, dapat ang problem given ang slope and ang y-intercept. Okay? If we can determine the slope and y-intercept of the line, we can use the slope-intercept equation to write an equation of the line. And this is our slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Okay, let's say we have y equals 2x minus 5. In this equation, 2 is our slope and negative 5 is the y-intercept. Okay, let's say we have this example. Write an equation of a line with slope 5 and y-intercept of negative 3. Since given sa problem, ang slope na 5 and y-intercept na negative 3, we will be using the slope-intercept form. So, substitution tayo, m for the slope and b for the y-intercept. We simply have y equals 5x plus negative 3 or y equals 5x minus 3. This is the equation of line in slope-intercept form. Next example, write the equation of a line in standard form with slope 2/3 and y-intercept of 1. Again, we have this slope 2/3 and y-intercept of 1. So we will be using the slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. Substitution lang tayo. We will be having y equals 2/3 x plus 1. But take note, ang hinahanap natin ay standard form. So from this form, ililipat natin siya sa standard form which is ax plus by equals c. So first step is to eliminate the fraction, and for us to do that, multiply both sides by the denominator which is 3. So we have 3 times y is 3y, 2/3 times 3, mai-eliminate yung 3 dito, so we have 2. And 3 times 1, we have positive 3. So, lipat natin si 2x sa left side. We have negative 2x plus 3y equals positive 3. And since dapat laging positive ang leading coefficient natin, multiply both sides by negative 1. So, negative 1 times negative 2x is positive 2x. Negative 1 times 3y is negative 3y is equals 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. And this is the standard form of the equation. We have 2x minus 3y equals negative 3. Okay, next, move on tayo sa second form which is the point-slope form. So, remember, kung gagamitin nyo ang form na to, kailangan sa given or sa problem, given ang slope and ang coordinates ng 1 point on the line. Okay? So, consider natin yung problem na to. Let's say we have this line and 2 points on that line, x sub 1, y sub 1, and coordinates x, y. So, we cannot use the slope-intercept form here since hindi given ang y-intercept. But we can use the definition of slope to find the equation of line. Slope natin is y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So, let this be our x sub 2, y sub 2. Substitution lang tayo. Y sub 2 natin is y minus y sub 1 natin still y sub 1 all over x sub 2 natin is x minus x sub 1 natin is x sub 1 equals m. To eliminate the fraction, multiply both sides by the denominator which is x minus x sub 1. So, makakancel yung part na to. We will be having na y minus y sub 1 equals m times the quantity of x minus x sub 1. And this is our point slope form. So, we have y minus y sub 1 equals m or the slope times the quantity x minus x sub 1. M as the slope and y sub 1 and x sub 1 are the coordinates of the given point. So, remember pala, si x and y dito, variables na sila, hindi nyo to papalitan. Si x sub 1 and y sub 1 lang. Let's say we have y minus 2 equals negative 3 times x minus 1, quantity x minus 1. Ibig sabihin, ang negative 3 dito, yun yung slope. And ang coordinates ng point, we have 1 and 2. X sub 1, y sub 1. Okay, let's try this example. Write an equation for the line with slope 3 that contains the point 5, 2 and express the equation in slope-intercept form. So, in this problem, given ang ating slope and ang coordinates ng isang point. So, meaning, we will be using the point slope form. So, simply substitution lang tayo. First, substitute the slope which is 3. And the coordinates of point, we have 5 for x sub 1 and 2 for y sub 1. Then, simplifying, we have y minus 2 is equal, distribute natin si 3, we have 3 times x is 3x, and 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. Then, transpose negative 2, we have y equals 3x minus 5 plus 2. Simplify, we have y equals 3x minus 13. And this is the slope-intercept form of this equation. Next example, write an equation for the line with slope 1/2 that contains the point negative 1, negative 3 and express the equation in slope-intercept form. So we have the point slope form, y minus y sub 1 equals m times the quantity of x minus x sub 1. Then, substitution lang tayo, the slope and the given coordinates. So we have now y minus negative 3 equals 1/2 times the quantity of x minus negative 1. So we have y minus negative 3 is y plus 3 equals 1/2 times the quantity of x plus 1. Next, distribute natin si 1/2. So we have y plus 3 equals 1/2 times x is 1/2 and 1/2 times 1 is 1/2. Then, transpose natin si 3. Sa right side, we have y is equals 1/2 x plus 1/2 minus 3. Then, simplify, we have y equals 1/2 x minus 5 over 2. And this is the slope-intercept form of the given equation. Okay, next we have the third form which is the 2-point form. So, this time naman, gagamitin yung form na to kung ang given sa problem ay ang coordinates ng 2 points on the line. Okay? So, this is the 2-point form. We have y minus y sub 1 equals the quantity of y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1 times the quantity of x minus x sub 1. Masyadong mahaba. But take note, remember that our point slope form is y minus y sub 1 equals m times the quantity of x minus x sub 1. So, kung napapansin natin, in this form, y sub 2 minus y sub 1 equals x sub 2 minus x sub 1 is simply the formula of our slope m. So, ibig sabihin, pareha silang nag-represent sa slope natin. Mahaba lang to since hindi given yung slope kapag 2.4 2-point form ang gagamitin natin. Okay, let us try this one. Find the equation of the line that passes through points 4, -1, and 3, 5. So again, we have these 2 points. Para hindi kayo malito kapag 2-point form ang gagamitin nyo, lagyan nyo na agad ng inyong x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2 para mas mabilis at madali ang substitution. So again, we have this form. Substitution tayo. Y minus y sub 1 natin is -1 equals y sub 2 is 5 minus y sub 1 is -1 all over x sub 2 is 3 minus x sub 1 is 4 times the quantity x minus x sub 1 again is 4. Then simplifying, y minus -1 is y plus 1 equals, we have 5 plus 1 over 3 minus 4 is -1 times the quantity of x minus 4. So we have y plus 1 equals 5 plus 1 is 6 over -1 times the quantity x minus 4. So 6 divided by -1 is simply -6. Then, distribute lang natin si -6. We have y plus 1 equals -6 times x is -6x and -6 times -4 is +24. Then, transpose natin si 1 sa right side. We have y equals -6x plus 24 minus 1. Simplifying, we have y equals -6x plus 23. Now, how about this is the problem? Write an equation in general form of the line which has the same slope as 6x equals -3y minus 9 and contains the point 8, 5. So, analyze muna natin yung problem para malaman natin kung aling form yung gagamitin natin to easily find the equation of this line. So, again, we have the strip form, the slope-intercept form, point-slope form, and 2-point form. So, sa given ang ating point and same slope daw siya as 6x equals -3y minus 9. Obviously, hindi natin magagamit si y equals mx plus b since hindi given ang y-intercept. And hindi rin natin magagamit yung 2-point form since isang point lang yung given. So, we have only one form which is the point-slope form. Again, ang given natin, slope is same as 6x equals -3y minus 9 and 0.85. So, wala tayong problema sa coordinates ng point as is na siya as 8, 5. Focus muna tayo sa slope. Since same daw siya ng equation 6x equals -3y minus 9, we have to find the slope of this equation. And for us to do that, express natin to in slope-intercept form since m here represent the slope. So, transpose natin si -3y sa left side. We have +3y equals 6x. Ililipat natin sa right side. We have -6x minus 9. And since in slope-intercept form, the numerical coefficient of y is 1, we have to eliminate 3 here. So, divide both sides by +3. We have 3y divided by 3 is y equals -6 divided by 3 is -2x and -9 divided by 3 is -3. So, meaning the slope of this equation is -2. So, we now have the slope and the point of the line. We can now use the point-slope form, which is y minus y sub 1 equals m times the quantity of x minus x sub 1. Then, simply, substitution na lang yung gagawin natin. We have y minus y sub 1 is 5 equals, slope is -2 times x minus x sub 1 is 8. Simplifying, we have y equals 5 equals -2 times x is -2x and -2 times -8 is +16. Balik muna tayo sa problem. Ang hinahanap natin ay general form of the line. So, kailangan dito tayo pupunta sa form na to. Ax plus by minus c equals 0. -2x, itatranspose siya. We have 2x plus y minus 5. Then transpose 16. Minus 16 equals 0. Then simplify. We have 2x plus y. -5 minus 16 is -21. And this is the general form of the equation. And we're done discussing the first lesson of this grading. I hope that you learned something today. Keep safe and God bless. Patanayas.